What's up everyone? Thanks for tuning in to another Vinnyssportscards video, and today we're back at the Front Row Card Show here in Phoenix, Arizona. And today's show I picked up some amazing cards like this Michael Jordan PSA card and this Allen Iverson Focus Pocus that I found in a bargain bin. So I can't wait to show you guys everything else I picked up. This was one of the best shows I have ever been to so far, and it's one of the biggest shows here in Phoenix. So I'm excited to show you guys around, show you the show floor, and show you everything that I picked up throughout the show a little bit later. So stay tuned. Alright, what's up everyone? We are in the Front Row Card Show now and just walked in, and usually when I first walk in I like to just kind of get a feel for the showroom and see where everything is. And then also I have some buddies set up here, so I'm going to go to their table first probably and check in with them, and then I'm going to probably take a loop, see where all the sports cards are versus Pokemon. Usually the show is mainly Pokemon, so I need to first find the sports cards, and then I'm going to see what deals I can find. As you can see, there are a lot of tables here in this show, so I always like to walk up and down the aisles first just to get a good idea of which cards are sports cards and Pokemon cards. But I have to show you guys this vendor's table. Look at all of these crazy sets and this value. All of the Jordan rookie cards and entire sets fully complete. It's just crazy the types of cards that you can see at these big shows like this. All of this guy's cards are easily thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars. Like, look at these Lamine Yamal autograph cards he has, multiple of them. Tons of really big stars like Wembanyama cards, Jordans, Kobe's, all sorts of stuff. It's just crazy what you can find at these shows. Alright, so far we are doing pretty well. I just got a bundle of like 30, 40 cards for only 20 bucks. This guy really hooked me up on a good deal. I think like rating the dollar bins is the way to go this show. I just got a whole bunch of dollar cards basically, but I think I could easily flip all those dollar cards for 2 to 5 each, which seems like a little bit, but after a lot of those cards you can really start to make some profit. Like flipping $1 cards to $5 cards, even if I just list it on the CollxApp, that's something where I'm making profit on lower level cards. Another quick little update. We've been walking around now for a few hours, made a couple deals for some bundle cards out of some bargain bins, and I tried to sell some of my PSA slabs over here at the Cards HQ booth, but wasn't lucky this time, unfortunately.
3 hours later.
Alright, another check-in, just got another deal done. Made about like 3 or 4 bulk deals so far. Mainly like PC cards and like lower end $1 and $2 cards, but this is probably the best front row card show I've been to. I've been to like 3 or 4 now, and this is by far the most I've been able to pick up in terms of like the quantity of cards. I've been able to pick up a lot rating the bargain bins, but now I'm just trying to find some last second deals before this trade night, and I'll show you guys the trade night later and see if we're able to make any deals there too. But right now I'm just kind of walking the showroom one more time, see if I missed anything or go back to get some cards maybe that I liked earlier, and I'll let you guys know what I picked up. Alright, we left the front row show. I got super hungry all of a sudden, so I think I'm gonna take a break for the last like hour or so. Gonna pick up some food, and then I'm gonna go back to the front row card show because they have a trade night later tonight. So I'm gonna go get my sub, and then we'll check in later for the trade night.
A few moments later.
Alright everyone, we just got done eating at Jersey Mike's, and the show is about to end in like 20 minutes. So if I can, I'm gonna try to make it back into the show. And then if I'm not able to go back into the show, I'm just gonna wait for the trade night to start. It starts at 5 o'clock, so I'm hoping they open the doors at 5, but if they can open them by like 5:15, that would be good. Just pop in, see if I can make a few trades, and then head home and show you guys some of the things that I was able to pick up. And this car's trying to hit me right here. We're walking back into the Renaissance Hotel now, which is actually right next to the Arizona Cardinals Stadium. And it's a pretty big hotel. There's usually tons of events here, a lot of ballroom space, which is nice. We did make it to the trade night, so here's a good look at the trade night. It was hosted by the DNA Collectibles card shop here in Arizona, but this time I didn't really stay for too long. I was pretty beat from the show, walking around all day, and I didn't really have too much to trade. Alright, what's up everyone? The front row card show for after Christmas this December show was honestly crazy. I found so many cards this time. I raided the dollar bins. I can't wait to show you guys some of the things I got when I got home. So many steals. I was getting these cards for less than $1, some of them. And then I was able to find some really cool PC cards, some players that I just know I love and I'm not gonna get rid of. And then also just some cool looking cards that I like personally. But there was one really cool card. It was this old 1948 Japanese baseball card, and it was a round sort of card. I'll show you guys when we get back, but it was super cool vintage card, and I don't own any vintage cards, but I love to travel, especially to the Asian countries. So when I saw this Japanese card from World War II baseball, I just had to snag it. So in the last 5 minutes of the show, I made a deal with this guy from Japan, which I thought was cool. He was telling me he literally landed this morning to come to the show and set up as a vendor. So I just had to get the deal done today. I knew I probably won't be back tomorrow, so I'll show you guys what I got on the inside. The cool thing about the front row show being here in Glendale is we get to be really close to the Westgate district, and I really don't get the chance to come down here often because I live so far. But since I'm already over here for the show, I'm definitely going to look around here and check out the Westgate area. Alright, what's up everyone? We are now back from the front row card show, and I can't believe how good this one was. It was definitely the best front row I've been to, and maybe even one of the best card shows I've been to. As you can see, I have a lot of cards to go over with you guys. Huge stacks, some graded cards. Lots of crazy bundle deals at this one. It was the last one of the year, and I feel like it was the best one of the year. Usually these shows are sort of hit or miss. Sometimes it's a lot of higher end, those downtowns and sort of stuff that I can't really afford. And then sometimes there's people that are really willing to work with you on prices. And this time I was rating some really, really good bargain bins. All of these I got for pretty good deals. This whole stack I got for $20. This is 30 cards right here. And then I got another stack right here for $20. So let's go ahead and go through these. I probably will go through the graded ones first, since I feel like most people would like to see that. And it's a Michael Jordan. So I thought that was super cool. I've never seen these cards before, and I don't really have a lot of Michael Jordan cards. So I thought this one would be pretty cool to pick up. It's a Fanimation. I just really like the design of this. It's a PSA 9, and I didn't really realize when I picked it up, but it's an Italian card. So it's half English, half Italian. So it must have came out in Italy, I'm assuming. But I think that's pretty cool. I almost think that's cooler than just an English one. It's from a whole nother country, and it's made its way all the way over here. And then I got this LeBron James surpassing 50K career points card. The thing I like about these Topps cards is they're sealed, so people haven't opened them before. So this one I think would be something I hold on to for a while, just because it's history almost at 50K, even though it's not really a big card by any means. I don't have a lot of LeBron cards, so it's cool to me. And then this one I got super sick. This dealer was actually from Japan, and this is a Japanese baseball league card from 1948. And I'm a pretty big history buff, so I thought this one was crazy. This is basically World War II era, if you think about it. And this is a baseball card from then, so it's round, as you can see. I'll put my hand behind, it's completely round. and it's just a picture of the player, I guess, and I'm not really sure what the number means or what the symbols mean. And on the back, it just looks like it has sort of a faded stamp, but I tried doing some research on these, and there's other players and other cards, but I haven't found any that were graded, so I thought that was pretty cool. I offered the guy $40 and he took it, so that was really nice. I really liked talking with him too. It was pretty cool meeting someone from Japan. I've always wanted to go there, so it's crazy that he's here selling his cards. Then, actually, let's start with this big giant bundle deal, this 30 card stack. So like I said, I got this one for $20 total. These guys were giving out like crazy deals, so I had to step in. This is half the stack right here. Got this Anthony Edwards Franchise Foundations. I've never seen these cards before, but I thought this looked super sick. Not numbered or anything. Then I got this Triple Threats Patrick Ewing. This is actually like one of my PC type of cards, and I like these because it's a base card, but the design on it is super sick. I like that like 90s kind of throwbacky look with all the neon all over it. So I've been trying to collect these as a set and find different players. I have a couple already, so I thought that was fun finding that. Got this Aaron Gordon Red Prism to take to Tucson show with me. This is Sir Thompson Blue Ice rookie card. I love the Thompson twins. Ben Doak rookie card. This kind of holographic with the World Cup coming up. Just pick up a random soccer card. Got the Jung Ho Lee. Don't really know who he is because I don't really follow baseball that much, but this card looks sick. It's like UFOs, it's Topps Chrome, extraterrestrial. I thought it was super cool. Not numbered or anything. It looks like it has a serial number or something, but that was a cool one. A couple rookie Jared McCain's. Nothing crazy, but cool cards, easy rookies to flip. Nikola Jovic, rookie, yellow reactive. This guy's really big up and coming UFC. I thought this was rookie, so got this Prism. Jailton Almeida. He's pretty good, but he just needs to be more aggressive, and he has the chance of being champion one day. So getting his rookie Prism, not mad about that. Speaking of champions, Islam Makhachev, probably the best champion right now in UFC, got the purple, so we thought that was pretty cool. Not numbered, but got the Keontae George rookie. He's been going off recently. This Jordan Love Prestige card, this looks super sick to me. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's just fire. I like it. And then this Kobe Brown, kind of more PC Clippers guy. I don't even know if this is a red or blue ice or what, but it looks cool. Color match for our team. Paolo Banchero, blue ice. Nice card. And then this super sick Aaron Rodgers die cut, sort of yellow and green. I'm not really sure. This isn't numbered or anything either, but this is still a sick card. And then the other half of this bundle deal, got an MVP Tom Brady. Got this rookie Oso. He's been really popular here in Arizona, so this should be an easy flip for me. Got this Spellbound, got the O for Jordan Love. Christian McCaffrey, always an easy flip, and I love this American flag in the back. I think that's super sick on the reactive. Another Islam Makhachev, you can't go wrong. Kasem Wallace, blue ice rookie. Another blue rookie. Cam Spencer, red, white, and blue Prism rookie. He's been kind of just popular on social media recently, so I thought that was more of a funny pickup. Got this Vladimir Guerrero blue power players. The Shohei Ohtani blue sells for a pretty good price, like $10 to $20, so I feel like the Vladimir Guerrero's got to be more than $1, right? The Mike Trout, definitely a cool card. He's always a really popular player. Don't really even know this guy, Blake Corum, but it's a rookie, blue, red, white, and blue. So I thought that was pretty nice. And then this Larry Fitzgerald, which should hopefully sell well here in Arizona. Got another Spellbound with the E for Jamar Chase. And another one with the S for Jalen Hurts. So all of those cards for $20. Crazy, crazy, crazy deal. And then another bundle deal for $20. Still another great price. Got this Joe Burrow rookie Prism, or not rookie, just a regular silver Prism. Got this Christian McCaffrey Spellbound. This is a purple one, and I did not realize at the time, but it is numbered 27 to 75. So that's a nice surprise, always getting home and realizing you have a numbered card in your stack. And I didn't know that when I picked it up. And then I got this rookie Trevor Lawrence, I think Elite deck is what they're called, rookie on deck. I got another deck one for Khalil Mack and DJ Moore. I thought those were cool looking cards. Shaq always sells well for me, especially on the CollxApp. People are always buying Shaq on the CollxApp for me, so I think I could post this on there easy. Got the Larry Markkinen and some more holo jams. Got the Dikembe Mutombo. This is a part of my PC, so I'm really looking to pick up these. I already have like the Jordan and the Shaq and a couple other nicer ones, so I'm just trying to fill out the entire set and try to build all of this holo jam thing out. So I got the Mutombo, the James Worthy, the David Robinson, and just look how these reflect. Like he's dunking on somebody in the reflection, and then he's dunking in the normal picture. That's just crazy. And then Charles Barkley, always a good player. And then I got a whole bunch of these like season ticket cards that are like Mojo or Choice. I don't really know what they call them for these cards, but got the Nick Bosa, Travis Etienne, Jamar Chase, DJ Moore, Devontae Smith, Drake London, Brian Robinson, Tua. So just a couple popular names I feel like that are gotta be worth more than $1, at least $2 or $3 or $4 even. And some of them I could probably put in my $5 bins, so that's pretty much the goal. If they're not in my higher value bins, like my $5 bins, then they're probably on CollX, and I could definitely flip a lot of these on CollX. Last stack, I got this I think for 22. It was all the cash I had left in my pocket, so he was like, yeah, 22 works. And I'll show you what I got in this last deal. It was this Shooting Stars. All of these were marked like $3, but like I said, I got it pretty much for maybe $1 or $2 a card, which is pretty good. Shooting Stars, Reggie Miller. Never really seen these cards before, but it's an older one. I thought it looked cool. And then I have a couple more of these hardcore presses in my PC as well, just because I think the card looks pretty sick. I don't know what it is with these like 90s reflective, reactive cards, but they look really nice. So I just try to collect these cheaper, really nice looking cards. This pink Silver Slam Patrick Ewing is crazy to me. Like the way this card reflects, like look at all the colors. It looks like I'm in the club or something, like in a disco. It's crazy seeing how this thing reflects. So I thought that was a super sick card. Never seen those before. Another PC one with that triple threats with the David Robinson, so that's a nice pickup. And this one was probably like the shocker slash steal of the show. I didn't even realize it at the time, and neither did the guy, I guess, because I just picked this up since it's super flashy and eye-catchy, and I love AI. He's like one of my favorite players of all time. He was just cold, especially with the step over. But this one easily sells for like $15, $20, $30. And I was looking at like PSA copies of this, and I don't think there's any 10s, and from what I recall, I don't think there's any 9s. So if you could just get this graded as like an 8 or a 7 or anything, these were selling for a pretty crazy amount. So I thought that was pretty wild. And then I got this Fanimation card for Larry Bird, which I thought was crazy because, like I said, I've never really seen these Fanimation cards before, but I found another one, so I had to pick it up, the Larry Bird. I thought that was pretty cool, Birdman. And then Amanda Nunes, I can't wait for this fight. She's coming out of retirement to fight an American. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go for Nunes though. I gotta go against the American. And crazy, out of 59. So she's definitely the GOAT, no question in my mind. And if she comes back and wins this fight and wins the belt, crazy card to have. I could easily flip that for more than $2, no doubt. This one's more just like a kind of fun one for me because I like Alexander Volkanovski, so a little $1 card there. And I got some more holo gems. Unfortunately, I kind of repeated on some of the players and I didn't realize it at the time, but this card is really sick, and I was able to pick up couple other players too, the Chris Webber, the Hardaway, and now that I'm looking at this, actually, I've picked this up like 5 times. I'm about to open this. I did not notice this. Is there a second card in here? Or this is weird. There's 2 in here. Oh, I had no idea. I wonder if he knew. So there's 2 in here. That's crazy. So Karl Malone and David Robinson. Look at that. That's crazy reflections too. Like Karl Malone dunking and then dunking in the background. David Robinson dunking in the background. These cards are just sick. So these are definitely going PC either way. So hopefully he doesn't feel like he lost out on this, because this is never, or at least not soon, gonna leave my PC. Alright. Hopefully you guys liked my pickups. That was everything. As you saw, it was a lot of cards, and I feel like I got a pretty good deal on them overall. All of these cards and a couple graded cards. I feel like all of these for under $1 or close to $1, besides obviously the graded ones, you cannot go wrong. If worst comes to worst, I could put all these in my $2 bin and sell them for $2. Like, that's profit at the end of the day. Like, some of these deals, like that 30 card bundle, I got for less than $1, and I could easily flip that for $2, $3, $4, $5. And for people that are just starting off or doing this with a lower budget like I am, like, this is the way I'm making my money. I'm just raiding those dollar bins and reflipping those for $4, $5, $6, and if I'm lucky, sometimes I find like that $10, $15, $20 card just randomly hidden in those bins, you know? So that's what I would recommend, especially if you're coming at it from a low budget. Just look at those dollar bins, and a lot of these I plan on just selling on CollX, honestly, like just listing and selling on CollX for like $4 or $5, $6, and just taking offers. And most of them I'm gonna get more than $1 for at the end of the day, and that's profit. And it's just fun, practice, and enjoying the hobby at the end of the day. So I really appreciate it if you stay tuned throughout this whole video. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Share this video with a friend, maybe get them to subscribe as well. I'm doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers, so please hit that button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.